And then the other thing is that God's love is sacrificial. God's love is sacrificial. John 3:16, for this is how God loved the world. He gave his one and only Son, which means he gave his best. He gave himself, because Jesus is God. Jesus represents God. So he gave himself. That's why we say this is selfless love. For this how God loved the world. He gave his one and only Son, so that everyone who believes in him will not perish but have eternal life. Everyone who believes in him will not perish but have eternal life. He sacrificed his Son. He sacrificed himself for us, so that we can have life and life in abundance. Last week we talked about the prodigal son who went out and spent all of his life going out with girls and going to parties, and he spent all his life. But when he came back home, the father gave him his robe, he gave him his ring, he gave him, that means he gave him his life. So as we are coming back, as we have sinned against God, but when we come back, he says, okay, I know that your life is messed up, so I'm gonna give you my life. So he sacrificed his own life for us. While we're still sinners, Christ died for us. And then John 15:3, it says, greater love has no one than this, that someone laid down his life for his friends. That is Jesus. He said to his disciples, you are my friends because I've told you everything. I've told you everything. Now we have the Spirit of God upon us that is able to tell us everything. So when you get born again, when you give your life to Jesus, you become God's friend, because the Spirit of God is able to tell you everything. Okay, in the book of Jeremiah, it says, seek me, call unto me, and I will answer. And he says, I will not only answer you, I will show you great and mighty things, things that you do not know. Things that you do not know. Okay, so now we are his friend, and because he sacrificed his life and gave us his life, he gave us his Spirit, so that we can be one with him, so that he can be able to relate to us once more, and so that he can get rid of sin, the boundary that was stopping us from, or the wall that was stopping us from going to God or relating